Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Friday Focus. I am your host, Valerie L. Harris, or better known as Coach Valley Girl, founder, CMO, and president of Veris Marketing. I'm a certified business, branding, social media, and email marketing coach, as well as a time freedom and outsourcing coach. And I am here to just help you and your business have better, do better, be better, and achieve time freedom with different marketing strategies and hacks that I've created or learned. And I just want to share it all with you. So here we go. This is episode number 15 of my Friday Focus. And if you didn't know, if this is your first time here, Friday Focus is a twice a month video series that I do right here on my YouTube channel. I try to stay no longer than 30 minutes. Sometimes I go a little longer depending on what I'm talking about. So 15 to 30 minutes is always my goal to get you in and out, get the information that you need in a quick way. So let's get started. And today, episode 15, it's all about the social media sweet spot. Learning how to balance your presence and productivity so that you're getting the results that you want from social media, but you're not being tethered to the computer, so you have time freedom. Time freedom is my ultimate goal. It's really my passion for all entrepreneurs is to be effective in the digital marketing world with your social media, your email marketing, but without having to feel like you need to be on social media every day, be in your email every day, because you don't. If you're using systems and automations and things like that, you can easily step away from the computer, but still be effective in reaching your audience and getting the results you want, which is leads and sales. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, moving to the next slide. Okay, so the importance of social media for entrepreneurs is number one. Why do you need a presence? Social media helps you connect with your audience, build your brand, and generate leads. It's where potential customers get to know, like, and trust you. You're actually, where they know, like, and trust you. Where you build that relationship, though, is in your email marketing. That's a whole nother video about that. But you're using social media as a vehicle to drive your audience to your email. So that's why it's perfect for getting leads, getting them to know more about you and your brand. Get that leads and then get them to your email. That's where you can actually build a relationship, be more personable, get to learn more about them, their buying behaviors, what they're needing help with, your pain points, and then the sale comes. That's when the sale happens. Two, the benefits of social media is elaborate on how things negatively imprint your visibility, community engagement, building authority, I can't talk this morning, and trust, driving traffic to your website or store. And your website or your storefront, whether it's e-commerce, a brick and mortar, that is always your ultimate goal for your customer. I've been saying this for years. I coined a phrase, social media is never where the sale takes place. Not literally. Social media is used to attract and inform your audience about what it is you have to offer. Your storefront or your website is where the sale takes place. And the key point to remember is social media is a business tool. It is a tool, not the whole business. Even me as a social media marketer and social media manager, managing other people's social media when I first started my company, social media is not where I did business. Where I did business is in email telling people about my social media marketing and things like that. So it is there to support your efforts, but not consume them, and definitely not to consume your time. So the social media trap is easy to get into, and we've all done it. I've done it, and I'm sure some of you are going through it right now. It's easy to feel like you need to be everywhere all the time. That is not true. You do not. Or to be constantly responding, posting, and scrolling, which can lead to lost time and lost productivity. If you find yourself like you are like all over social media, you are doing it up, you are doing it good, you look good and things like that, but you're not getting anything in return from all that work and effort that you're doing on social media, that's the social media trap. You are in the social media trap. That's the trap I'm talking about. You are in it. You're doing it. You're all the places. You're doing all the things, but you're not getting anything in return. Is because you're spending all of your time focused on looking good out there in the world. Well, there's a way that you can still look good, be all over the place out there in the world, although you don't need to be everywhere, but be out there in the world, but also get results. You're getting those leads and getting those sales. Okay. The sweet spot formula is to really focus on one or two platforms, have time limits, and batch content. I'll go more into that on the next page. And then structured social media, having boundaries for time freedom. If you have no boundaries, like you're saying yes to everything that comes your way because there's money attached to it or there's some kind of reward for you attached to it, but the real reward is time freedom. So if what you're saying yes to, what you're agreeing to, what you're allowing to come into your world, professionally, personally, into your time, and you're not getting, you're like always on a computer or always speaking or always doing a Zoom, doing a podcast, going live. You're always doing something and you have nothing to show for it, especially when it takes up most of your time. You're, not being able to hang out with your friends, your family, or even just do self-care for yourself, then your structure is wrong, your social media structure. You have got to set that foundation first, and you've got to have boundaries. You've got to have time limits. You have to use systems and automations. You have to outsource. That is the only way you will truly, I don't care how good you look on social media, but that's the only way you'll truly be successful with what you get from social media is by doing what I just said, what I'm showing you now. Okay. Let's see. So the sweet spot is a combination of the three. When you're combining, choosing 1 to 2 social media platforms, scheduling your post, use a scheduler, and batching your content creation. And now today, in today's age, oh my goodness, there is literally no excuse. We have a good thing with us. I think is a fantastically fabulous thing. And I use it all the time. I don't know how I was able to even make my business a success without this tool, AI. You have at your fingertips artificial intelligence that will help you create days, weeks, months, years of content from your ideas, your programs, your thoughts, your personality, what you teach and coach, or what you do in a matter of, at least for me, it's been 1.3 seconds that it's been able to help me create the content. But you got to use AI ethically. You need to go on my YouTube channel, find the video where it says ethical AI on it so you can learn how to use it ethically. Don't be cheating it and just telling your AI to create this, create that, and you're not even putting your own thoughts and ideas into it. It has to come from you. It has to be you. It has to be how you really feel, what you would really do, how you would really talk, share, and everything for it to be legitimate, at least morally legitimate. Okay. Y'all can do what you want. I'm just saying, not being ethical when you're using AI can come back to bite you in a beep. Okay. So, but AI is a tool that can totally help you speed up the processes of being present on social media, in your email, without having to be so present, if you get what I mean. You get it? So it's like my right arm. It helps me with everything. It helps me look better, sound better, and it helps me think of things that I would not have probably thought of, at least not right away. And it doesn't, like I said, for me, it's been about 1.3 seconds. And I may write something that takes me 10, 15 minutes to write, but it takes my AI tool, whether you're using ChatGPT or whether you're using Gemini or whether you're using Facebook, it's all good. It doesn't matter. But it comes up with it in about 1.3 seconds, which is ridiculous. Look how much time I've saved, But yes, so there's no excuse to me where people like, I don't know what to write about. And even like I don't know if you're in my group. Join my Facebook group. It's called Six Figure Social, and it's the number six space figure and then social. And in there, I have a 365-day calendar. It doesn't have the months and stuff on it, so you can mix and match the months, and you can use it year after year. That gives you specific content ideas to share on specific days. There's days for engagement and days for reach, days for promotion, self-promotion, like that. It tells you exactly what days are good, which, based on your audience, you have to look at your own analytics, your audience, and when your audience is on. That's why I say you can mix and match. There's no days and there's no months on it, but it's 30 days and there's 12 months of it. So you can mix and match however you want to, and it's there simply to just help you. So if you're not into AI yet, you're not using it, you're not comfortable with it, you're not ready to go there yet, join my free Facebook group. I'll leave the link in the description below where you can join, and then snag yourself that free 365-day AIM strategy content calendar that gives you all the ideas you need, what kind of posts to post on what days. There's one for Sunday and Monday, the whole days of the week, like I said, but there's no day attached to it or month attached to it, so that you can mix and match, flip and flop, and use this year after year after year. So that's for those of you who are, I don't want to use AI. I'm not into that right now. It's not my thing. It's evil, whatever you want to call it. And believe me, I've met people that feel that way about artificial intelligence. So that's not me though. I use it to death. But anyways, focus your efforts on these 1 to 2 platforms, even though you may not even know this. There are over 800 social media platforms in just the United States alone. There's platforms for architects, for photographers, for bloggers, for video people, for gamers. There's platforms for everything and everybody. So there's a lot. And there's over 3,000, it could be more now, across the entire globe. You do not need to be on 800 or 3,000 social media platforms, because a lot of them may not have your ideal audience on them. A lot of them may not be the perfect platform for your product or service. So don't feel like, oh, I got to be everywhere. I got to be everywhere. I'm on a lot of places. I used to be on 191 and then 60 actively. I've significantly cut that down. I was on them a lot because I wanted to know about all the different platforms. I wasn't actually actively using all of them, but the 61 I even cut that down because it's not necessary for me to be that. I know about them and I don't need to be on them. So that's back in the day when I was a social media manager. Now that I'm a marketing strategy coach, time freedom coach, my journey and how I help my clients is different. So it's not something I need to know or be on. Know about is one thing. Actually being on it is another. That's clogging up my computer. I didn't need to. But focus on 1 or 2. The top platforms, of course, is Facebook. Facebook is still the king of social media sites. It is the number 1 social media site in the world with over 3 billion monthly active users. That's a lot of people. And then you have WhatsApp. Believe it or not, WhatsApp, which is also owned by Meta. That's number 3. Number 2 is YouTube. YouTube is the second largest social media platform in the world. It's also the second largest search engine in the world after, you guessed it, Google, which Google owns YouTube. So it's weird, but whatever. More people search for stuff on YouTube than they do on any other platform other than Google. It's usually Google and YouTube and Pinterest for searching for things. Facebook is in there for search, but overall activity, Facebook is number 1. YouTube is number 2. WhatsApp is number 3. 2 of the top right there is Meta. Instagram is number 4. You think it's TikTok, but honestly, it's not. TikTok is number 6, believe it or not, and Pinterest is number 5. So LinkedIn is number 6, I think, and TikTok is number 7. Excuse me. Yes, LinkedIn is up there. So out of those, where's your ideal audience? And let me give you a tip. It's not 100% accurate, but basically, go in a bathroom or find a mirror somewhere. Go look in the mirror. That is who your ideal audience is. It's somebody just like you. If you are serving women over 40, I bet you anything you're a woman over 40. If you are serving millennials or Gen Z clothing and things like that, how much you want to bet you are a millennial or you're Gen Z? If you are serving Gen X for weight loss, I'm almost sure you're a Gen Xer and you worked on your own weight loss. So 9 times out of 10, and I've done this study and done the research, your ideal client is somebody who looks and acts and is where you are and looks just like you, acts like you, and is where you are in their life. So that's the first place where, is this platform where is this the platform where I hang out, where my audience is hanging out? If so, you might want to invest time in being on that one. Is this platform where I hang out, my audience hang out, and what's everything that I love about it is that that's where you might want to go. So pick one or two and stick with that for now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you going the next one, the next one, the next one. Just know this. If you're going to be on 4, 5, 6, 7 different platforms, you need to be present on 4, 5, 6, 7 different platforms. You need to show up on those platforms. You can't just create these accounts and have fun and it's all fun and exciting in the beginning and just fall off. You need to be consistent. So you need to think of that. How can I be on 7 different platforms, be present, but without having to be tethered to my computer? And because social media marketing definitely can be a time suck if you don't know how to use systems, automations, which include scheduling and chat bots and things like that, and even outsourcing the task of creating content to other people. If you're not into AI or anything like that, that's what you want to do. You outsource system and automate your business so that you're not having to be in your business, but yet things are getting done. You're present, you're out there, and you're getting the results, which is leads and sales. Okay. And schedule your posts. It's 2024. It's going to be 2025 and people are still not using the scheduling of the posts. That literally blows my mind. I don't get it. I don't understand. If you're on Facebook and Instagram, you can use the Meta Business Suite as a scheduler. And I will tell you, the Meta platforms kind of they downgrade your reach and visibility when you use third-party schedulers like Hootsuite and Buffer and all the other ones. Not to say that you can't use the other schedulers. You got to do what you got to do to get your information out there. I'm just telling you, when you use their platforms for scheduling, of course, they're like, oh, you're doing all your business here. We're going to help you out with some reach and visibility. I only use Meta Business Suite for any of my Meta platforms. So Instagram and Facebook, I use Meta. For everything else, I use ClickSlow. I'll put the link to the ClickSlow in the bottom. It's an actually all-in-one platform where you can do social media marketing, email marketing, text marketing. You can have a membership program, classes, workshops, e-commerce website. You can do landing pages, quizzes, there's forms. You can accept payments, have people schedule appointments for your business, coffee meetups or whatever that is, coaching programs. Whatever you do in your business, it's an all-in-one, one-stop shop for everything. You do not have to go here and there and here and there and here and there. And now they've integrated so many other apps that you can use with it, AI apps and things like that. It truly makes it a one-stop shop. And right now they're doing a lifetime. So you get to use it for life, forever and ever and ever and ever. All those tools I just said for a one-time price. I believe it's $97. I paid more than that because I got it when it was in the beginning stages and they were charging regular price. And now I see it's $97. So what's up with that? Shoot, I want a refund. But anyways, ClickSlow. The link will be in the bottom. One-stop shop for everything. Like I said, text marketing, postcards, phone cards, appointment scheduling, social media, e-commerce, membership site. You even have your own, I guess it's like a social media site. You can create your own group, landing pages, quizzes and forms, and it does everything. So you don't have to have all these different things. And one-time payment, but still, when it comes to scheduling anything that's a Meta platform, I use Meta platforms because I don't want to get dinged and a decrease in reach and visibility. So I just put that out there for you. And then you have to set time blocks and use alarms and things like that. Seriously, you need to pick a social media marketing content creation day, whatever you want to call it. I call it my content creation day. I have 2 days where I do that content creation. And I block out 3 to 4 hours where all I'm doing is creating content, the images, the text, whatever I need to say. And then I'm scheduling out for weeks and months. I know Facebook, I think we can go as far as 2 months to schedule out content. So I am doing that, and you have to do that. You have to set that time where you can do that. And then, look, for the next 2 months, I don't have to do anything except maybe, follow up on messages, answer or reply to comments, things like that at my leisure or when I can and things like that. But I'm not having to, I need to be on social media. I need to post this and post that. I'm not having to post nothing except things that are relevant and happening in the moment. Well, that's like a duh. Of course, I'm going to post things that are happening in the moment. But my basic, everyday, engaging, informative, value-packed, fun, informational, motivational, inspirational posts, I have those scheduled out because we don't have that kind of time in my house or in my life. I got other things that I want to focus on and do. My time is valuable and important, so I want to spend it wisely. There's other things I want to do in my business. I'm creating programs and workbooks. I'm speaking and doing events, so I do not have time to be on my social media. And plus, I also outsource. I have someone doing social media for me. So, in some of the things that I do, so I don't have to. So I'm using systems and automations and outsourcing. So I may look like I'm present, which I am, present on social media, but I could be clear across the town or across the country speaking somewhere, but I'm showing up on my social media sites because that's how you do it. And I'm getting the results. I'm getting people signing up, downloading, joining, and purchasing. So there you go. You've got to set that time aside to avoid distractions and things like that, and focus on what you're supposed to do, which is create that content and get it scheduled. Okay. Next slide. We're almost done. So this is the end, actually. So you need to stop the entrepreneur overload is what I say, is what I call it. Hold on. I lost my notes here. And yes, I use notes when I speak. And you should too. Hold on. I lost where I am. You need to stop the entrepreneur overload. So I want to leave you with this. Picture this. This is the scenario. There's a business coach that sets aside 2 hours every Monday. That sounds like me. To plan, create, and schedule. Did I not just say that? All their social media posts for the week. And it can do it in about just 10 minutes. It doesn't take that long, especially now when you have AI or if you're using my social media content calendar. It doesn't take that much time to do all that. And the result, more productivity and less overwhelm. Now, this coach is able to go do more income producing tasks or go spend more time with her family, friends, kids, whatever, or spend time on herself doing self-care, watching old black and white movies with a big cup of coffee or hot cocoa and some snacks. Think about that. Structure and boundaries create freedom, both in your business and in your personal life. You've got to have that structure and you've got to set those boundaries. Systems and automations is the way. And I will tell you, I have a systems and automation coaching program. It's called Hot Mess to Hotness coaching program. You can go check it out on my website. I will leave the link to it. I have the ultimate social media marketing bundle, which teaches and coaches you. This is all done. This one is DIY, do it yourself. It has video and it also has planners. I think there's 10 planners or something like that, or workbooks or whatever it is I created. But anyways, it teaches you how to come up with a 90-day plan, how to create that content creation day. I give you a 90-day calendar. I give you, to start off, 14 social media ideas. I have a planner for TikTok and Instagram, a planner for Facebook basically, but all the other social media platforms as well. A workbook planner, whatever guide. It helps you every step of the way. It's only $45 for the planner. Seriously, I know that sounds like a lot. The coaching program, the hot mess, that is a 3-month, 90-day, 2 times a month with me program. So that's a little more intense, a little more money, honey. But that's if you're really needing some help structuring your time, your calendar, how to outsource, hire independent contractors to do, social media for you, how to go through Canva. I go through so much stuff in that one. So we need more time for that. That's not a DIY. I have a condensed one where it's more DIY, where you're doing it on your own, but it's whatever. And then, like I said, join my Facebook group to get that free content calendar, and go check out all the other videos I have for Friday Focus that kind of help you along the way as well. But anyways, I'll leave all the links in the description below. Help yourself to whatever I'm offering. Check out ClickSlow if you're looking for the all-in-one suite. That is the one for you. Okay, that's it. I think, let me make sure I'm checking my notes. I forgot one thing. Repurpose content. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I left this out. I didn't even put it on there, I don't think. Dang it. If I did, then I forgot. I am so sorry. That is huge. If you have content that you posted maybe last year or even the year before, if it is still relevant, use it. Even maybe change up the image or something, or make the font look different, add some colors, a different picture, or whatever it is you're sharing. That way you're not having to recreate something or think about what to post. If it's something that's still real, I always check what I posted a year ago on the same day. Let's just say I'm posting something for today. I will go look at September 13th, 2023, September 13th, 2022, see what I posted. I may look at the whole month to see if anything there I posted a year ago, 2 years ago is still. I don't go back any further than 2 years, because when it comes to digital marketing, stuff is changing every day. But there are some things, there's some quotes or inspiration, something I said, something I shared that is still relevant today, can resonate with my audience today. I will just click on duplicate and reschedule it. So that takes like less than a minute to do that. It seriously does. And then also, let's see. You can, if you're a blogger and you have a whole bunch of blogs, or maybe you've written a whole bunch of ebooks, you can take the content from your ebooks that you have written. You can take the content from your blog that you have written, and you can ask AI to chop it up into 30 days of social media posts for whichever platform you want to post it on. 1.3 seconds, you've got social media posts from your blog, from one blog, or maybe two, from your ebooks that you've written, an article that you've written. Use what you already have. If you've already got some things out there with great information, use it. Okay. All right. That's it. If you have questions, just hashtag VarisM. That's V as in Valerie, AARIS, lowercase m, all of it's lowercase. Type that into Google search and all of my stuff will pop up. Everything that I'm on, everywhere that I am will pop up. That's the easiest way to find me. But of course, I've got the links to my website right here. You take care. I will see you on the next Friday Focus. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you always know when I put out some new videos. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.